Welcome, fans of Blood and Carnage and Blood Bowl. But mainly Blood and Carnage. We're here for the penultimate game of Week 11, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host this evening, Mr. J. Bazza.
Hello. Yeah, you say penultimate game of Week 11. Penultimate game of the league, ladies and gentlemen. And what a game it is for you tonight. We have, weighing in at, I don't exactly know how many Saurus less than normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Saurus less than normal. They've lost a bit of weight on that team. It's the Lurking Lizardmen, run by the coach, Mr. Divvot. And who's playing them tonight, Marv?
They are meeting the Raditz Rodents of Mr. Aaramus.
Shall we take a look at them first? I believe they are the home team.
Yes, let's take a look at the teams. Here we have the lizards now on screen. I think if I press the right button, yes I did. If anything breaks, today, totally my fault.
No, Shane's fault.
Nah.
Blame Shane.
Okay.
Hashtag blame Shane.
He's not here, so we're blaming him. Alright.
Exactly. Shane's fault.
Yeah. So we see...
We have 3 streamers, ladies and gentlemen. One of them is away, the other 2 are playing this match. We blame the guy that's been away for 2 weeks.
So we see here the 4 Saurus, 2 on 0 SPP, 2 on level 2 with block.
Yes, Ketchup Steve and Darren, the new recruits.
Yeah.
And still not fielding 11 players.
I think Ketchup Steve was here from the beginning.
No.
Yeah, he played 10 matches. He's as useless.
0 SPP, 10 matches.
He's as useless as my one lineman, yeah.
Christ almighty.
So yeah, he's gonna get a journeyman, because he's only on 10 players.
Yeah, but he's got 70k in the bank, so I suspect that will be going on a skink.
Now he wants another Saurus. Like he is...
yeah, you would save up to the Saurus.
Yeah, I talked a bit with him before the game, and he said he's banking on many winnings to get maybe the 2 Sauruses he's missing back after the game.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I don't think. I can only see one of these Saurus gone again.
Yeah. So Skinky's probably be a target with that 6 armor value.
Yeah, an armor 6 skink. Admittedly, got dodge, so it's not too bad. But when you're strength 2, that's not going to end well for you.
And
I mean, it's surprising that he's got a lower team value than the Underworld denizens have.
That's true. And then we have One-Eye Olaf, who's basically a Kislev lineman without very long legs. Plus dodge.
Yeah.
One less armor. So yeah, when I say he's my son, he's probably like he's a leftover from the time Kislev were frogs.
Yeah, these skinks just need to die.
All of them.
Yes, all of them.
Alright, so yeah, that's probably about it with the lizards. 4 rerolls.
No, that crop score needs a mention. Lofty Lewis,
with 18
Break Tackle
SPP,
and Guard. Having that on a croc score is insane. Break Tackle for a start, just because turning your agility into agility 5 on a roll of anything but a 1. Yep, take that any day of the week. And then Guard, just allow it. If he places it right, that means those skinks are only facing 1 die blocks and not 2 die. So, yeah, no. 4 rerolls, 1 cheerleader, 1 apothecary, 5 fan factor, 0 coach assistant. Yep, that's a standard team. Coming into this match with, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. Ooh, this will be a fun one. Now let's take a look at these Underworld.
Let's switch over to the Raditz Rodents.
Because if I remember, there's only the 1 claw on that Blitzer.
But there's a strength 4 Mighty Blows is the other Blitzer.
Yeah, it's not that disadvantageous on the strength, to be honest. Not with 2 of those Saurus missing.
Yeah. Then what we have, like, wrestle, strip ball, pretty standard. A thrower
Block on the two
with,
throwers.
with what's that mutation? Extra arms?
Yep, extra arms. Or extra hand, I think is... No, extra arms, yeah. Basically just a +1 on any attempt to pick up, catch, or intercept the ball. Which, with agility 3, makes it a 2+.
Yeah. Yeah, then the other thrower, just with block. And then we have Vegeta Jr. with... What is that mutation? I've never seen that.
I mean, are you a thrower or are you a blower? It's your wife a blower.
Jesus. What is this abomination? Vegeta Jr. with 2 heads, so... What do we... Is the head... Is Vegeta Jr.? Or how does this
look
work?
Look at that character model. That is a character model and a half.
It's gonna haunt my...
That looks like Creature.
It's gonna haunt my nightmares for
That's
the
an
next few
evil
weeks.
creature. Harry Potter, if you're not getting the reference, anyone will. Chris, look at that. That's an evil thing.
Yeah. Let's slowly back away.
The niggling injury on that Skaven lineman there, the Space Duck. So even though he's got strip ball, he's still useful.
It's just 1 smashed knee, so it's not like he got 2 injuries or something.
No. Guard on that Warpstone Troll as well. Yeah, that's about standard. 110k in the bank.
4 rerolls.
Team value of 1470. 4 rerolls, 1 cheerleader and apothecary. 6 fem factor though. And 1 coach assistant, so slightly better off when it comes to the kickoff events, I think.
Yeah.
Although obviously it depends what they roll for the fans that turn up into the crowd. And then obviously all of those Underworld goblins looking like snacks for the Saurus that are remaining on the Lizardmen team. So what stats? Yeah, the Raditz Rodents coming in slightly worse off in terms of their win-loss record. 5 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. But they have inflicted more kills than the Lizardmen, which is surprising, really. They've been quite vicious.
We just got the sign that they are at the coin toss
setup phase.
So we shall see when the game shows up at Cabal Vision.
And it is on there.
Right.
So let us load into the game.
There we go.
It looks like the Raditz Rodents, the Underworld team, are on the defense. And that looks like a very sacrificial front line there. Christ. 3 Underworld goblins set up on the line of scrimmage in front of a Croxagore and 2 Saurus. Oh, those poor little babies. That's a very aggressive defensive line, though, from the Skaven team, Underworld team. We've seen these skinks pull off some quite daring maneuvers rather easily, so... I wonder how that's going to go. Oh, and a rock's been thrown, and Steph's trueborn son has been injured already.
Well, that Steph lost
Injury! Woo!
But no,
not even turn 1 and badly hurt. That's this Lizardman team down to 10 players before turn 1 even begins. You just know when your luck isn't with you. Because that was the Movement 9 skink as well.
Yeah, true, that one had movement.
Oh, but they're making up the numbers. KO on Little Green.
Proxigor tries to take a bite.
No, that was still the...
Not the Proxigor. Looked like the Proxigor from my perspective.
Yeah, it's because guard is being used.
Yeah, and because I can't see anything that's before the Proxigor.
You can't see anything that's before it?
No, like I'm in behind.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't see the tiny gobbo standing in front of the Proxigor.
Yeah, those hobgoblins, or underworld goblins, are quite tricky to see. Oh, that's a skink making a blix. Blix? Oh!
Yeah, that's all Olaf with the 3
Defender down,
strength.
but no armor broken.
Wisely moves back.
Yeah, you want to be protected by those Saurus, especially if you've only got 10 players left. I mean, if it had been the Journeyman that went down, fair enough, but... yeah, that was just unfortunate, really. Still trying to protect his line. And protect that ball. The problem is that Aaramus can't really move his team up because those skinks are just so damn fast. And while the Skaven all have movement 7, it's still not enough if you want to try and run down one of those skinks.
If you commit those Skaven to the line for some blocks and stuff, the skinks are gonna run right past you.
Yeah, especially with Sure Feet. Being able to just automatically reroll those going for it, that's...
and down goes Darren.
very useful. Making the go for it there.
Piling the pressure on.
Claw not coming into effect there. Oh. Claw's basically reducing that armor 9, so needing a 10 plus normally to, or 10 or more normally to break the armor of that Saurus. Reducing it down to an 8 or more. But when you only roll a 6, that doesn't matter. No, Aaron will be wishing he had a lot more claw spread out across his team. Oh! That was...
There's the reroll.
I'm calling that risky, even though the 2 heads does give a +1 to those dodge rolls. But when you've got the prehensile tail on the Saurus, or on the Croxigor, just automatically removing that, that's still not that many dodges you want to be making.
Even if you have an abomination on your shoulders. That's...
yeah, because I think those were all 3 pluses, basically.
This is some very risky placement right on the line now.
Yeah, no, I think Aaramus got very lucky that he only failed the 1 of those dodges. And that's a surfed blitzer. Injury! Vegeta, yes!
Well, is it like Vegeta yes? No? How do you say this?
It's Vegeta, yes!
Yeah, so he's out. No more strength 4 mighty blow.
No, that was the claw player.
Oh, it was a claw player.
Strength 4 mighty blow is still on the other side of the
Oh yeah,
field.
there he is. That's
Almost directly in front of the ball now.
That's Vegeta no. They look so similar.
Yeah, that's Vegeta no! Oh. Yes, I suspect that... I know Divvot wasn't that confident about being able to do much with this Lizardman team, but I suspect that he will be able to at least get a draw out of it, if not a win.
Yeah.
So,
Lots of pushes
turn 2
right
is
now.
just ending and you've already had 2 injuries, folks. What more could you want?
well, death, but I'm sure that's still to come. Especially with the track record of the Lizardmen in their last games.
Look, everyone can have an unlucky couple of games. But he's done what he needs to do. He got rid of that claw player. That's probably the scariest player on the field for him. Admittedly, the audience did the work and killed, well, not killed, but injured him. But, you know, that's fans for you.
And
Bullets onto the ball
blitz.
handler, and he's down. Doesn't matter if you've got agility 4 if you get knocked down. But
Now,
that ball did
will
not fall
he try
very
to move
kindly
for that ball?
Yeah, that didn't fall kindly. Oh, how do you do that?
Wait, does it not? There. Now they're gone.
Yeah, he can't really get more tackle zones around that ball at the moment. All he can do is just hope that the -1 is enough, and hope that the Lizardmen can't get a blitz on him.
Oh my
Or you do that.
lord. And now the ball's free again.
Yep, the ball's just gonna fly around everywhere. And he's
Well,
now got a -2 on it.
That's a way to get another tackle zone on the ball, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, he stood right next to a Saurus that will punch him out the way, and that Croc score can blitz. Yep, punched out the way. Croc score probably won't blitz this turn. You probably want to make the blitz with that journeyman there, but
The journeyman skink. The unpronounceable name.
oh no, he has
The
gone.
Croxigor is blitzing.
Is that going for it? No, it's not. Just managed to get away with it.
I think the
But yeah, no, that's
Croxigor
probably how I'd have done it.
has just rolled pushes this game.
I mean, he got a skull there as well.
Yeah, I mean the Croxigor just pushed everything. No damage by him yet.
Well, they are the most common results,
That is true.
being on two sides of the D6 block dice. So at least a third of the time you're going to get a push. Although it's a case of you don't want that journeyman picking up the ball and scoring because you want to spread your SPP around to your team members. Team members, rather, not team members, team plates,
Yeah, you want
teammates.
you don't want to like feel forced to spend those what's a skink 50?
No, Skink is 60.
Oh, those 60k on the journeyman skink just because he got MVP and this is
I mean, he's going to get MVP anyway. That's just going to happen. That was decided the moment he appeared on the field.
It's just Nuffle's law.
Yes. If there is a journeyman, they shall get the MVP.
Or if there's no journeyman, the players that die.
Or them. But usually the journeyman, because it's that much more fun to see someone's reaction when being told they have to fork out 60k on someone that got 5 SPP.
Rerolls flying left and right now.
Yeah, but when you've got 4 apiece, you've got plenty to spare.
I mean,
That's a reroll every other turn.
speaking from my experience with 4 rerolls, those things go fast.
Speak for yourself. I've had to make do with 2 for the majority of the league. And I'm
Oh.
using ogres. Like, when half of your team has to roll not a 1 to do something, yeah, those rerolls go fast. Oh, Aaramus being very crafty with these dodge rolls. One turn they will fail for it.
There's the blitz.
Well. Oh,
Space
Space Duck
Duck
gets
KO'd.
gets cocked out. Fucking hell. Gets knocked out. I was really hoping that saw us get the ball. That would have just been insult to injury if your lineman gets knocked out and the Croxagore catches the ball.
I mean, we've seen it happen.
Oh, that's a turnover.
That will be over very quickly.
Not even an armor break on that Skaven. That's unlucky. Yes, it's all looking very favourable for the Skaven now to score.
Extra hands secure the pickup,
It's being risky with these going for it.
but makes both of them.
Yep. And that Skaven having block as well as at the extra arms just means that it's a little bit more difficult for him to get knocked down.
And Johansson.
None of those Saurus are able to get to him.
Well, there's no strip ball on the lizard team anyway. But if it were, that wouldn't work against the mighty Destructo Disc.
Yeah, no, sure hands just from the fact that he's a thrower. But it's more the fact that you'd have to have strip ball on one of those Skaven.
And there goes one
Assuming that
Iola.
Skaven wasn't all one Iola. Living up to the Kislev descendancy of being knocked out.
Yeah, what we forgot to look at. Are there any inducements? There's a Bloodvisor Babe for the rodents. And nothing for the lizardmen.
Yeah, that's surprising. You'd have thought there'd have been a Bloodwiser Bay for the Lizardmen. Because the rodents would have gone first in their inducement phase, because they had the higher team value. So that would have been... Well, they'd have had 0, so they'd have forked out 50k of their own cash. They had 110 petty cash, I believe, from memory. That would have given the Lurking Lizardmen... What was there? They were 30 behind. Oh, no. Oh, no, I tell a lie. With the Journeyman, the Lizardmen would have been ahead by 30-odd K.
Ah, so it's...
So actually, they'd have gone first and wouldn't have had the opportunity unless they wanted to spend their own money on the Bloodwiser Babe. So actually, the Raditz Rodents would have had, or only spent... No, they've had 30k petty cash. Yep, that's how the maths works there. 30k petty cash and then spent another 20k of their own money. But they had 110 in the bank, so they had plenty to spare.
In the meantime, Nappa takes a nap.
Yes, Maths with Jay Bazza. That's the Saturday night show, which everyone's asked me to stop.
Saturday night at like at 3 a.m., right?
Yes.
So that for that primetime ASMR spot.
Yes.
And the Croxagore with the blitz, and again only with the push.
I think the Croxagore more forgot that Skaven was behind him.
Yeah, this was. Will he now dodge out with? Oh yeah, but he tried.
Yep, rolling the 1 there.
And
the 1 on the loner just to add the insult again.
And the stun.
Ah.
Insult to injury to injury.
Yes, as I said in my game versus Adakul earlier in the week, when all you have to do is not roll a 1, that's when you're getting the 1. So...
Mr. Extra Head failing that go for it.
Why did they... Oh, he's not.
Does he want to throw that pass? Or rather shoot, because that's still cheating that they have a gun.
Look, the Skaven are allowed to cheat. It's just in their blood. as well as a hell of a lot of warp stone.
Because they're
But you know,
dirty reds.
performance-enhancing drugs are legal in Blood Bowl. So here comes what I'm assuming will be the pass.
And
Well, just going for the handoff, not going to make a pass out of it.
and this,
Doesn't want to risk it without the reroll, clearly. Well, that troll didn't get up.
unfortunate.
You could say that, yeah. That just means that this game frontline, well, this Underworld Goblin frontline may just get a little bit beaten up.
Olaf got up again, though.
Yeah.
So he's back to his full strength of 10.
No, definitely not strength 10.
Yeah, like team strength of 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
So here comes
still
the
10
kickoff.
versus 11, but with that troll staying down, it's definitely probably in the favour of the Lizardmen now.
Yeah.
For this drive, at least.
You see, he has 3 turns left. There's ample time to score.
Yeah, can only get the 1 goal or 1 touchdown. Can't, unless a riot appears, you can't really get a second one. The injury on the Goku button.
You can see the button was pressed and that went away so quick I didn't see what happened, but I guess it's just a badly hurt.
Yeah, it was just a badly hurt. And I think what you meant to say was, Lofty Lewis pressed the Goku button. You shouldn't have done that. You broke it. Now you can't press it again for the rest of the game. Ooh, and an armor break on...
Popo!
Oh! Not often that Popo gets stunned. And a fail with sure hands. God damn.
That
But
is
when it falls down next to
unfortunate.
that Croxicore, you're not that fussed.
Yeah, it's gotta be alright. Probably.
Yeah, it's just a case of run at least 1 skink all the way up as far as you can. And then make sure you can pick it up the next turn. Or at least protect the skink that you run up the field as much as you can. Ooh, blitz coming in.
Vegeta no moves on the journeyman.
Knocking
Only gets-
that journeyman out the way. Removing the tackle zone, clearly.
Yeah, but really, do you try to get onto that ball with the Croxigore standing right next to it?
I mean, he's still got the player with big hands. So, yes.
Yeah, and the way that Croxigore has been rolling,
Not
he's
big
only
hands,
getting
extra
pushed.
Yeah, it's more the case of, do you try and move someone up, pick it up, and then just pray that you get the throw off, the pass off? Because trying to make the dodge is risky. And he's clearly going to wait for next turn. In fact, he may just not even... Is he going? Oh, no.
Well, he did, but that... Yes?
Hot potato between the 2 knockdown Underworld Goblins there. And yeah, you just don't make those risks.
Divvot is
I
gonna
said
like
earlier,
that play
they've been paying
much
off
better.
just about. That Croxicore only get pushes. That's a standard Croxicore play.
If you could rename players, I would suggest Pushy Lewis.
Yep. But that push was all he needed because it's cleared the space for that skink to just run up. Space that wouldn't have been there if Aaramus hadn't been quite as greedy in trying to dodge Vegeta Jr. into the
Into the ball, yeah.
tackle zone. not giving enough respect there for the prehensile tail. And rolling a double 1 on those dodgers, just to make up for it.
That's Blood Bowl's way of saying respect the tail.
Yes. That's exactly what it's saying. Now a case of, going for a blitz with that.
Going for
fair
the
enough,
thrower.
that makes. Breaking the armor, just a stun. Now I'd move that skink forwards 2 more squares, just to... No, leave him where it is, fair enough.
And there goes another reroll. Only... Was that the last one?
Yeah,
that
last
was
one
the
for the
last
Lizardmen, one left for the Underworld. But that means that Kiko, fuck yourself, which is what I think Divvot's saying to Aaramus at this point in time. Means that he gets to make a dodge roll. But I'd still like to have seen old one Iola moving back 2 squares. Or moving forwards 2 squares, rather. Just to screen Bloodlusting Billy a bit more. But, yes, I suspect... 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8...
You can make it without any go for it next turn.
That's no going for it. But, Kiko, fuck yourself, can now make this blitz. All let's do is push him back 1 square. Yeah, I'd have taken wrestle as well. Because he's not got
jump up.
So now he has to get Skinky up onto the line, which is 1 going for it. Then get Bloodlusting Billy to pick up the ball, get as close as you can, and make the pass. Or 2 going for it in a handoff. I'd probably risk the pass, to be honest.
The less rolls you make, the more chances at succeeding you have.
It's more there's a -1 on the pass for being stunting.
Oh, that as well. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I
because
have never played
the skink is stunting, it gives them a +1 basically on their dodge roll. But they have to subtract 1 when they make a pass. And it also means that if they roll a 7 on the injury table, then they are knocked out, and if they roll a 9, then they get injured. Which is why skinks are injured quite a lot in longer tournaments or ladders. And he's...
Not moved him, just stood him up.
Yeah. He can't be going for the pickup with Skinky.
That's
he is.
risky.
He's going to go for it all with Skinky. I mean, yeah, it's a...
And yeah, pays off.
Yep, fair enough. Nothing more to say, Your Honour. That's my argument closed. Prosecution rests.
And we had 1-1.
1-1 with turn 8, so that's just going to be the Lizardmen. Oh, that troll got up.
Well, will we see a flying goblin now?
I really hope so.
If
I know Rocket out there will be wishing this goblin got eaten. Only so they aren't the only one that's had an eaten goblin. But I'd be quite surprised that why are those skinks not all lined up as far back as possible?
Yeah, this is a very interesting lineup.
I, for one, would be having that troll on one of those sidelines, just so he's unimpeded for when he throws the goblin. That or Aaramus just doesn't care about going for the one-turn touchdown, which is disappointing in the least.
How far can these moves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it still looks like he's looking for it with this setup. Because
yeah, but you'd want at least...
Get the rev.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can just get Garlic Gun to... Yeah, within range of a Sensu Bean. And now, after clearing that Saurus out of the way, he's free to make that throw. But yeah, that was a bit risky. Having the -1 on the... Or potentially having the -1.
So let's see if it pays off.
Well, let's see if he can pick up the ball first. No!
No, he can't.
2 re-rolled into a 1.
And there's that. And with that, we're in the halftime break, which will last approximately 5 seconds.
Yep, no one needed waking up from knockouts, and...
Everybody down will stay down for the remainder of the match.
Yeah. So,
Oops.
2 injuries currently for the Underworld, and 1 for the Lizardmen. 2 of these injuries are actually being caused not by the players themselves, but by the audience.
The spectators clearly want in on the fun.
Oh, they always want in on the fun. That's what's good about it. Is audience participation is encouraged. As in, if you want to meet your hero, stand at the sidelines and stamp on their face when they get knocked out of the field.
Never meet your idols, they say. Not applicable to Blood Bowl.
No, meet them and stamp on them.
And the weather stays the same. Just nice.
Oh, picking up the ball that time, first try. That's what we like to see.
Arms prove better than the... extra arms prove better than the sure hands last time.
Yep.
Ketchup Steve continues his 10-match run without SPP so far.
Yeah, because if Garlic Gun had had extra arms, he would have made it first try. But... yeah, Lemming is correct. The spectator injuries do mean less SPP. That was part of the reason why I brought it up. I just didn't bother to mention that. Right. So, bets on how long it took. Well,
that was a quick turn 9 for the Lizards.
That happened so fast I didn't even get a chance to finish my sentence, which was bets on how long it takes for an Underworld Goblin to get injured. But apparently, longer than a turn.
And now that whole left, from my point of view, flank is open.
Yeah, you should be looking at it from the point of view of the Underworld Rodents.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Raditz Rodents, not Underworld Rodents. Yeah, the left's open, the right's open, centre is a clusterfuck, and those goblins are going to die.
Or at least severely maimed.
I mean, we can hope. We can but hope. Right. So, I will give you your pick. Who do you think out of these 3 Underworld Goblins is going to get injured first?
Oh, definitely.
You go for option 1 of Little Green! Option 2 of Sensu Bean! or option 3 of Popo.
I'll take option 1.
Ah, Little Green.
Yeah. He's been injured so often.
No, I think Cell's going to appear and declare Sensu Beans at the tournament illegal.
No. Although Popo just seems a little bit safer. But only a little. We'll see who the Croxagore decides to hit. Is probably the one who has to go first.
Yeah.
But now the first proper turn for the lizards.
Well, good thing Shy Little Timmy had block.
And so far, Little Green survives.
Yep. So Sensu Bean and Little Green have survived. Is Popo going to rain on our parade again? Rule 84 of Popo's training. Don't pick Popo. Lemmings picked Popo.
And fails the loner again.
Well, it's a 50-50. You don't really want to be making the Popo rolls? the loner rolls.
Yeah.
But yes, don't make Popo roll either. He will do everything to fuck you over. And he will love it. I suspect that Skink's just going to get hit a few times. Skinky. Poor little Skinky. Come on, Popo. You know you want to beat up Skinky.
Beat up Skinky and then protect the ball.
I mean, you protect the ball first, then you beat up Skinky.
Or you just
it's Vegeta Jr. doing it.
Gently push Skinky with your weird head tentacle creature thing.
Look, just because Creature decided that he wanted to leave Harry's services and I don't even know how to describe what's happened to him now.
Attached itself to his Saiyan prince's.
Yeah, human
son.
centipede himself onto an Underworld Goblin. We can't judge his choices, alright?
Well, we shouldn't, but we sure can.
I mean, you're not wrong. Little Green running around the side, getting himself a bit safer. Making Sensu Bean look very, very dangerous. Oh!
But
Popo got stunned.
Does that count?
No, we specifically said injured.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
So I would even call a KO not counting, to be honest.
Oh my.
Well, at least he knocked down. At least that troll got knocked down.
Only one reroll remaining for this turn and the next 5. In contrast to the 3 that the rodents still have.
Yeah, Divvot has been quite unlucky with the amount of rerolls he's needed to make. Because Destructo can just score this turn. So it's probably...
And there he falls down.
That was the going for it fails.
And no reroll for that.
Nope.
But the question is now, is he just gonna walk it in, or is he gonna stall?
I mean, you have to score, really. It doesn't look like he's going to. It looks like he's going to stall it out. At least for a turn or two. That or he's giving it to the Space Duck. Yeah, he's going to give it to the Space Duck to score next turn.
The Space Duck will then just be 1 SPP away from leveling up.
Oh, injury, who's that? Skinky! Skinky got KO'd.
Well, it's probably on the better end of things that could happen to Skinky.
Yeah. I mean, a way of getting the Space Duck to level up, if you were going to almost rub it in your face, would be to move... Oh no, would be to...
Ooh, there's the foul coming in.
Well, you've got a spare grind,
Yeah.
so...
Well, nothing happened at all.
It was still armor 10.
Yeah.
10 plus plus 1. You know, you're needing a 9 there. That's only going to work for 25% of the time.
It sends Sabine Stunties out to live another day.
Yeah, but he's put himself next to our 1 Iola. He doesn't even need an assist to get a 2-die block on him. Oh, that troll's going down.
Troll. Finally, some knockdowns for the Proxygore.
But no, yeah, the way you'd get the Space Duck to level up without having to try and get a random 1 SPP from somewhere else would be to get him to pass the ball. Oh, Sensu Bean's KO'd. You'd get him to pass the ball to Destructo Disc or Garlic Gun. Then you'd get them to hand it back off to the Space Duck. But that would work if he could pass it and then move the Space Duck onto the touchdown zone. He can't, because making the pass will end the turn for that player. And here comes the foul on the Troll.
And also, nothing happens.
Yeah, needed a 7 there. Or 8 plus there. No, 7 plus there.
So the Skinks are closing in. And... Go to...
Oh, no. Yeah, so, sorry, he did actually make the armor break there.
It was just the
stun,
yeah.
Which he already had anyway, so basically no difference.
Interesting move.
Getting a bit greedy there. If that had, admittedly he had block, so if that had gone wrong it would have been spectacular. And 2-1 for the rodents.
No, oops. You did not see that.
What did I not see?
That you don't need to press shift when entering numbers.
No, you don't.
So for a while, for a short time, it said quotation marks to 1, which is not a real score, even in Blood Bowl.
No, but it is one hell of a score.
Yeah. And now it's the drive for the Lizards again. They are on the offense to try and score a draw. Well, try, not dry. It is not dry, it is nice weather.
Oh, a high kick. That helps the Lizardmen out. Of course, being able to catch the ball as well would help them out, but, you know, can't have everything in life.
I am a bit behind. I am trying to move the thing up a bit. Dear Cyanide, please program a better viewing thing.
This Cyanide, please. Please! That's all you need to say.
But dear Cyanide, please make a better thing. It's just...
No, I think we were at the first time. It's just, please.
Please, yeah.
Yet more pushes. Oh no, that was our one Iola, not Lofty Lewis. Oh, but he's set up the blitz onto goddammit Napper. And that's the both down.
That's the last reroll.
No, he did waste the loner roll.
I think that's...
That was the last reroll for the Lizardmen.
I think that's like 3, like in total through the whole game, not just this half. 3 rerolls just on... wasted just on the loner.
Yep, and none of them have worked.
Yeah. After the first one, I would have maybe learned my lesson.
You only ever reroll the loner results if it's very important. But yeah, no, that was just...
Now Vegeta No is right in the face of those skinks.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have probably... It depends what his planning was. If his planning was to use Rambunctious Randy to pick up the ball and run, then fair enough. But if it wasn't, then I'd have at least moved him up 2 squares to in between where Vegeta No and Kiko Fuck Yourself are standing, just to block that ball off a bit more.
Yeah, so that they basically can't move where they've moved.
Yep. Not without having to make a blitz, which, admittedly, Vegeta No did make. Oh, again! Trying to make those dodge rolls.
For Vegeta Jr. and Creature.
Yes. Vegeta Jr. and Creature. That is now canon. That little head is Creature. I wasn't going to tarnish Dobby's memory by calling it Dobby.
No, looks more like Creature anyway.
Right, now Kiko, fuck yourself. Just gets knocked down. So,
and he will get up again.
Yep, I'd give it to Blusting Billy. Oh, do I dare hand it off to that journeyman and then run forwards?
It seems not.
No, he doesn't. But he now has to clear a space. Senzu Bean! Oh.
Saiyan Pride. Overturns Bob the Ball.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes Lofty Lewis getting knocked down.
And now, little Billy, even though he's pretty bloodlusting, is staring right in the face of a gigantic troll. Do you want to be there? If you were Billy? No. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, but at least the troll doesn't have a prehensile tail.
That is true, there's no tail on the troll. But, well, in Blood Bowl you never know, because there's no tail on the bear, and he still has that.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is, well, there's still a blitz available, but there is no way of reaching Bloodlusting Billy this turn with a blitz. Not without making some serious dodge rolls. Which you'd have hoped Aaron has learned his lesson by now.
To not do, and I don't think the extra arms is gonna help.
Yeah, on account of the player with +1 to all dodge rolls, failing most of them. With ones.
Well, there we are now. He rerolls it, still only gets the push since...
Yep, still only helping out Aaron. Oh, Divvot here.
Since all the skinks have dodge. Billy is getting pushed back and forth.
Yeah, Billy is learning what it's like to be a potato.
Yeah. Am I the ball? Billy thinks. Is this what passing feels like?
I'm very disappointed there hasn't been a pass yet. Yeah.
From neither team.
Well, it's more
Like,
I want
don't-
it to fail.
yeah.
Because I don't think you fulfilled my request for the last feature match. I don't think you filled the quota that I wanted.
No, I did not. I forgot.
Exactly. So I wanted a pass, or at least a throw teammate to come in. Just so I could get the chance to say what I wanted to say.
But I don't think we're getting it.
No. No.
Now Billy...
So I'm just going to leave the audience wanting to know what I was going to say.
We'll have to
Because
wait
I'm
until the
cruel like that. Yeah, I'll have to wait for the next feature match, which I'm not going to cast because I'm not going away for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Little
So-
Billy now has to run.
So yes, you're going to have to hope there's a pass in there. And hope that Marv remembers to say what I wanted him to say. If he's even casting the match. Although it looks like a surf's going to come in on Kiko Fuck Yourself.
Hold the pusher
No!
or not. Oh, you freeze him up to protect the ball. Yeah.
I think that's called doing the smart thing. And protecting the ball carrier. You know, whatever that means.
Divvot
Not doing
fighting
the job
for-
of it, because Garlic Gun can just run at him. But, you know,
Divvot-
that's still a going for it at least.
Divvot fighting for that draw, wanting
draw,
to stay in the top 4.
Yeah, I mean, we can only imagine what the top 4 looks like at the moment.
At the moment, I think it's only the Rodents and the Bretonians switching places.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Well,
Gets
you
the
take
down.
that.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it's now next to impossible for the Underworld to pick up the ball without making at least a good dodge. Or 2 going for it, and a dodge. So, it's still very possible that Skinky can score for the... Although, with Bloodlusting Billy being agility 4, I'd be tempted to just run Skinky to the touchdown zone.
And try to make the pass.
Yeah, try make the dodge, pick up and pass with the agility 4 player. And not make the 2 going for it with him.
Yeah.
Or you just start hitting players. But this draw is very, very very possible still, Divvot. If you're out there. You shouldn't be listening to this match. Oh, that makes it even easier.
Now you just have to pick up the ball with
Yeah,
Skinky.
now move Skinky into the touchdown zone. Pick up the ball with Billy. Oh, he had sure hands. I forgot about that. That works even better. Especially when you roll a 1 on the first
With the last action of the game, we have a tie.
Yep, with that, GG is called. Oh, god damn it. Nappa got the MVP up to 15 SPP. And Bloodlusting Billy has become a level 4 skink. Shit.
Oh, level 4 skink. Holy moly.
That's agility 4 and sure feet and whatever the hell gets rolled now.
I'm interested to see those level up soon. So let's take a look at some statistics.
Yeah.
Ball possession, like, pretty even, not like totally, but like 37% for the rodents and 25% for the lizards. Each 12% of that in their own half.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah. Lizards expectedly running a bit more.
Making more blocks is the more important thing. 5 KOs inflicted, 1 injury inflicted. Yeah, that's quite interesting actually. The Lizardmen got 15 armor breaks compared to 4 from the Rodents.
13 SPP for the Lizardmen, and the 11
from
for
the
Rodents. Yeah, with this, I think the Lizards are confirmed in the top 4, and the next match will battle out if it's gonna be the Bretonnians or the Orcs in the top 4.
4 loner rolls were made on the Lizardmen team.
Yeah.
All 4 failed.
Yep,
But passed every bonehead.
0%. A tale of 2 skills.
And the 5 failed catches there as well. Which is the wonderful thing there. Bearing in mind they made no passes, so all of those catches were just from the ball being dropped on players.
Then let's get those coaches in here and let's talk about the game and maybe look at their level ups if they're gonna make them now.
Oh, I believe they will be.
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the casting booth.
Hello.
Hello.
It was nice to have a break from being in here for once.
You are live on SideQuest.tv/Twitch. Please do not swear.
Fuck.
Hey Marv, do me a favour.
I was hoping you'd go with Kiko fuck yourself at least. Come on. Come on, Aaramus. I set you up for it.
So sorry.
What favor?
Just go look at my loner rolls. Thanks.
What?
Go look at my loner rolls.
Yeah,
We have done.
We did. A tale of 2 skills.
The second one, we were hoping you wouldn't make any more rerolls.
I mean, I had to on some of them.
No, on the last one you didn't.
What was my last one?
It was a skull both down. So yeah, you sort of did, but
Yes.
I'd have saved it at least.
Right, I'm gonna level up Bloodlusting Billy now anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that
so
level 4 fucking skink.
Level 4 skink.
What monstrosity is he?
What have you rolled?
I rolled a 4, no double, so there's nothing
thank God.
special.
So just the
Thank
agility skills.
He's the edged 4. Let's give him sprint.
I think that
No,
guarantees.
let's give him leap. No, sprint. Let's give him sprint. Let's give him sprint. Let's give him sprint.
You don't have to give all of your players leap just because I'm here.
I mean, but with agility 4, he's the best player to give leap to.
Nah, I want sprint on
If
him.
you were going to do it.
Sprint. And then I'm
think
going to
that-
buy a new Saurus, so I'm back up.
I think that guarantees me 5th because I'm 5th regardless of what happens in the Bretonian Court game.
Do I have any Sauruses with this head on? It's the important question. No.
So yeah, we have level 4 Bloodlusting Billy now sprinting. That means he can make 1 extra go for it roll.
Here's hoping that actually pays off.
Also, I feel like we should mention Aaramus. We have nicknamed the head on Teach Junior.
I heard.
Yeah, he's creature.
It is now creature.
No
He's
level.
the junior, is he not?
No, Vegeta
No, he's
Junior
creature.
Junior was like my idea, but like Jabeza correctly pointed out, this thing looks like creature.
Creature has been human centipeded onto Vegeta Junior.
The wrong franchise.
We don't
We don't give
care.
a shit.
Oh no.
So yeah, no level ups.
Okay, hang on. It's the wrong franchise. Fucking Ash appeared with a Pokemon for the tournament. Yugi appeared. One Punch Man fucking appeared. I think if we can do a crossover with all those guys, fucking Creature can find his way in there somewhere.
I mean, my plan was Vegeta to be the goblin, and then here's the head. That was my plan.
Yeah, but look at it. It
Yeah,
looks like
it does,
Creature.
It does look, unfortunately, a lot like Creature. Yeah.
So here we are with the current table, with 1 game still to play.
Oh, is you updated it?
No, it's.
Oh, you're looking at the one on the
in-game
I mean,
table.
the one on the website's been updated, so you could use that one.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm afraid to
Marvin's afraid of what his internet is going to show at the moment.
No, I'm afraid to just break everything, so I'm gonna go with the in-game table for now. So yeah, the only two left to play are the Bretonnians in 5th right now, who dropped down due to the draw. For fuck's sake.
And the Orcs.
And the Orcs.
And the Orcs who are in 7th. So the Orcs could get into the top 4 if they win, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Yes, if the Orcs win, they're in 4th. If the Bretonnians win or draw, they're in the top 4. If they win, they go 3rd, and I drop down to 4th. And if they draw, they go in 4th.
Yeah.
And if the
Unless
Orcs
they
somehow
win
win
by,
by 6, they go into 3rd.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
It would be
the Orcs-
hilarious if they did.
Oh no, yeah, sorry.
I'll
Can
be
we
third
just
or
point
fourth,
out that I managed to get 5th? I'm so happy. A guaranteed 5th. I'm
Yeah,
so
no,
happy.
that's good. And you're gonna go up against you're gonna go up against the goblins.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Pretty easy win for you. Let's be real.
no,
Sorry,
poor
Clem.
Poor Rocket.
And right, names beginning with U.
I have 150k and I don't know what to spend it on.
You could give it as a generous donation to your friendly neighborhood ogres.
I could get 5 rerolls.
There aren't a lot.
Your rerolls are expensive.
They are. They're 140k each.
So just
I
buy
don't know if it's
just buy another goblin.
I'm alright. I'm gonna keep it as it is.
I was very disappointed you didn't go for the one-turn touchdown with the goblins.
I tried.
Oh, no, you did try it.
I did try it, but apparently my guy decided not to pick it up on a fucking sure hands.
One.
But
Yeah. 2 then a 1.
2 then a fucking 1. It was I didn't have a good agility game that game.
Okay, I
I
was going to name him something completely
realise
different.
that your
but
dodges weren't coming in.
My dodge.
Okay, let's go back and have a look at the stats for that game.
My dodges this league have been less. I've been worse than that of the halflings. The halflings had better dodge stats.
I have a new Saurus.
Okay,
If you want to look at him.
what would you say your dodge percentage was that game?
What succeeded?
Yeah, your dodge percentage.
It felt like it's probably buffed a bit because I did quite a lot of stunty rolls, so probably like 65, 66.
It is
It was 61%.
61. Oh, okay, all right.
22 succeeded, 14 failed.
That's not great when you know I have
How
fucking
many
2
I
heads.
I didn't do a lot of dodges. Let me have a look.
But you ran past that prehensile tail with him a lot.
You made 4 dodges,
negates
3
2 heads.
succeeded, 1 failed.
2
Only
heads is
4
great.
of them. I think the
but
one
when
that failed
you're
was the
running
one with my
past prehensile
Saurus.
tail, which has a -1 in all dodge rolls because fuck you. It doesn't matter if you've got 2 heads or not. It negates it.
I really need some goblin level ups. The goblins on my team are just absolute fucking dog shit right now. They
Oh,
are doing
go
something.
Because you
look at-
stab them in front of everyone. We were taking
go look
bets
at my
on
block
which one
die
of
as well,
Setsu
Marv.
being
Oh, your
Popo
block
or-
die.
Go look at my block dice.
Oh,
They're what you call bad.
I remember your block dice.
They are a sad state of affairs.
Bearing
waiting
in
for
mind,
Marv to
most of
open
those
it.
pushes and most of those both downs were on that Croxigor as well.
Yeah. How many times did he roll like push, push, push? Or like
Most of them.
Push,
let's
push
see.
both down.
Lofty lose. Push, push, push. Push. Both down.
Okay, no.
push.
No, the first 2 blocks that Lofty Lewis made was push, both down, push, push. Those were the first 2 sets of blocks that
To
he
be
made.
fair,
The
though,
third
you
one
did-
was down, like attacker down, push.
Yeah, the third one was skull push. 4th one was both down skull. 3rd one was push, both down push. The 5th one was the first one where he got a defender down, and that was both down, defender down, both down.
I
The
think
13th one was 3 pushes.
I think-
7th one was 2 both downs. 8th one was a push, defender stumbles. 9th one was both down skull.
so. Yeah, the Croxigor only knocked down somebody 3 times, and 2 of those times he also knocked himself out.
Yep.
I don't think
Bad game for Lofty lose.
neither of the big guys really coveted themselves in glory.
No, I remember that Stumbles was on Nappa. It says right there on Goddamn
Oh,
Atlas,
yeah.
and that was a knockdown as well.
Yeah. Okay,
So 4 knockdowns, but twice it was himself.
Nappa's been fucking awful. Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, go look at my new player's name, and then I'm good. And then I'll stop with to look at stuff.
yeah, so...
Oh, no. That's so good!
Thank you!
What is it? Let's look at this name.
I approve.
But isn't it Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein?
Look, literally that is the character limit.
Alright.
I can't put one more character in that.
Character limit.
I'll give it to you.
I'm surprised you managed to fit that one in, to be honest.
I know, I copied it, pasted it, I was like, oh my god, it fits. Then I was like, can I put any letter? Nope.
Is he smart? Is he funny? Does he plan to make money?
Yes, he does.
Is he quick, mad, and comes from Gelderland?
Liechtenstein. What a great movie.
I fucking love that film. It's so good.
Alright,
The proprietor of Italian virginity.
You know, every time you punch somebody, every time someone questions you're hitting them, you should go, it's called a lance. Hello.
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 Alright.
Oh my god.
So with this finished, we have one more game to go in the league stage, which will be, as we mentioned before, Orcs versus Britonia, which will happen whenever Mr. I'm Away will return.
That's true. That should happen this weekend, I think.
Which is soon, as I've heard, yeah. So
When's the deadline for this week?
11th, so this Sunday.
Yeah, I think he's playing it on Sunday.
The fact that we've managed to keep to the deadlines has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Despite everything.
We shall also bring you this game live and with outstanding commentary as always.
Yeah, it'll
Hopefully
be
a pass
me
will be
streaming
made so
though.
that Marv can fulfill his quota of what I requested for the last feature game, which I'm not saying on stream because you have to wait for it. And no, it's not wait for it.
Or go watch the old last week's featured game, then you'll be able to find out.
No, I didn't say it in the last game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out on the Twitch channel. As we said, this next game is probably gonna be on Sunday. And until then, I've been Marv. I have had with me the wonderful Jay Bazza.
Yep.
Yep.
And Divvot and Aaramus have been our coaches.
Yeah.
I
didn't
normal
lose.
streaming duties now
It's
because
your boy.
you cannot leave it to us.
Yeah. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.